we've always talked about Paparazzi being kind of that guy to be a little bit worried about when you're going up against him because he's just so good in this mid lane.
Yeah, this is Phoenix's better heroes, at least what he's shown so far in the DPC. But yeah, it's extra slow, Imitator, starting with Arrow level 1. We mentioned it that this is to be the one rotating, but they also need to secure power runes for him. And look, speaking of securing the power runes, DY TPs to the mid lane. You can see Kaka lurking around the bottom lane. Arrow actually hits. Can they get a kill? Blood grenade.
Starstorm, Kaka, and Icarus dive. He'll die. Close. And by the way, just to remind the viewers at home, he means the Ember Spirit Phoenix, not the Phoenix Phoenix.
Yes.
It's so confusing.
He killed his own brother. He killed himself there.
And they'll get the kill, even though the reactive taser goes off. Kind of similar to what we saw before, just the supports dying.
Up. Who's going to help this Morphling? I see Phoenix making a rotation. We talked about the importance of him making a move, but I'm not sure if they can kill JT. Here comes Paparazzi as well.
Phoenix is also making a move, and this is the Radiant Phoenix. Icarus dives, silence, as well as the blast off on a DY. They get a kill. They'll look over at Kaka. Take out 2. DY gets hit with that Doom, and now the Dream Coil on a 3. So they can just turn this around. Yeah, Doom's so strong. They can't really move away from this one. They've got the laning rift. They'll get the kill on Irving. They'll look over at D2T, and the arrow for a second lands on the JT as he walks and continues to chase, but doesn't need to do so, as 2 cores for 2 supports is certainly a good enough trade for Xtreme Gaming, while, of course, Ghost is farming bottom.
Oh no, level 3 Mirana just showed up 10 minutes into the game. Better run away.
That's so mean. Not from you, just like the situation in general. Yeah, not really in harm's way at the moment, but Irving under his nose, and maybe they get a kill here if they're able to jump on the tier 1 tower. It's just the vision so far, but Phoenix, as well as Imitator, and they're going to miss that arrow. They'll go to the Blink Strike. They'll try to get this kill. They've got the silence, and, well, they got him. So a big kill to get, but here come the rotations, freezing field, and they'll use the Doom. They'll get the kill onto Irving and at least find a trade.
These are the type of kills that they're fine with getting the trades off.
Fight, they're going to come over. Do they even try to go in with the Moonlight Shadow? It's a tough call. I mean, you're just down by so much, and honestly, this could just be the game if you take a fight that goes poorly for you. They'll jump in onto the Doom. They've got the blast
Arrow
off.
misses.
Now the mine down. Arrow missing again, but it's not going to stop them from getting the kill into JT. The freezing field is down, and Undyne ends up dead. DY surviving. Frostbite. Icarus dive. A supernova, but it's not really needed. Irving gets killed off. 2 heroes dead. Phoenix might be next. He's going to remnant back over to the bottom end of the fight. Sight of Fist with another remnant to try and...
Maybe a setup with Arrow on Searing Chains. It's more going to be about techies. If he lands a really good blast off in a fight, that could be big. And now Xtreme Gaming, they're going to smoke and try to find something. Let's see. Kaka
jumping to the back line. They want to go, but they're hit with the Dream Coil. They'll go after the puck, and Force Staff gets away, but E2T is right there with them. Irving already dead. That means no Ricky. They'll go to the Supernova. This is going to get down. I don't think they have any way to kill this. And that means Undyne's going to die here after all is said and done, and they're forced to waveform away. Not a lot of mana remaining here on Hiduti, but it's an unscathed Xtreme Gaming that get the victory.
Maybe they do have another fight in them. Team Bright going to smoke up.
This feels like a last-ditch effort. Oh, boy. Dream Coil on 2. Yeah, that's a big issue. Irving already dead to rights. They're going to get the kill there. Hiduchi turns into the Terror Blade, and Kaka getting a little bit low with the BKB pop by Phoenix, but they go to the Doom. They've got the Supernova down. 3 shots, 2 shots, 1 shot, exploded. They get the kill to Kaka, but they end up losing Phoenix as well as Undyne. They look over at Hiduchi as Paparazzi takes out Imitator, and it will be a full team wipe for the side of Xtreme Gaming, right by the high ground as they call GG, and Xtreme Gaming will take game number 1.
Yeah, very clean from Xtreme Gaming. I think this one, as we said, is on the draft when it started. Like this Ricky off lane, plus Morphling, your 2 support. Needs to be slightly more careful here. DUI is still keeping a point whether he needs to use Arcane Bolt or Ancient Seal to have a little bit more control.
Especially on, say, someone like the Imitator on
Ghost
the Weaver.
is so low.
Top lane, though, Undyne in trouble. And even with the Frost Shield, JT able to get first blood. And they gave it up to Ghost in the first game, but now it's going to JT, the guy who you really don't want to have having a good time.
Where they are kind of doing the thing by the book, where it's like 6 minutes, we have to go with 2 supports in this mid lane and try to get some damage dealt to the tower, which I don't mind in the second game. Let's see if they can burst that Prophet. Seems like they're going to be able to do so.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that is a bad feeling. Phoenix with that Exorcism, not getting the 2-1 tower. Kaka surviving, and, well, Imitator dying. And again, JT the whole time farming. You've got Ghost farming, and this is what really brings it for Xtreme Gaming from... Like, that's level 4 on Undyne, level 4 on the Weaver. And these supports on the side of Xtreme Gaming already have their level 6. Sinister Gaze, Mystic Flare with the Silence, Ball Lightning. They've got the Vortex. Irving dead without being able to get the Primal Split off. And Imitator's going to follow him to the grave.
Kaka
Undyne on the run. Kaka has telekinesis,
but can't get close. This was the perfect timing. DUI else. So, Imitator showing on the top lane. This is 4 points in Ancient Seal, 6-second duration of silence. More than enough to kill Weaver. Storm jumps in, pulls him in. With Ancient Seal should be enough.
There's the silence. There's the pull-in. Mystic Flare doing some damage to get the kill. The Stormhammer now hits on Irving, who gets the Primal Split off. Undyne over to the side, taking a lot of damage from the Cleave. They go to the Exorcism. They've got the control. It's onto the Stormster as the silence, and they'll get the kill. So Paparazzi's killed off, and they don't get anything more than just the Weaver.
Not too bad of a trade. These are the types of trades that they want to be getting. Primal Split has been used. Ghost still chase it. Oh, can they
I don't
burst
think
them down?
you could be doing that. That is moving up way too far, and they still have the damage to get these kills. Irving even needs to be careful. Imitator comes back in. DY is going to probably die behind enemy lines, but if Ghost gets another Stormhammer off, could have just lost more heroes, one not, if not two. Manta, Exo, and the Vortex now onto the Anti-Mage. They've got the Cinder Brew thrown down by Kaka. Blink in, Infernal Blade, lighting that Cinder Brew. They go to the Mute with the Doom. It's on to this Brewmaster. EDT looking for a moment to go in, but the Stormhammer lands on 2. They get the kill on Undyne. They're going to look over and get the Brewmaster. Irving's dead. EDT, he's going to be forced to just try to blink and survive, but he'll end up falling. The damage from Sven is too much. The Ball Lightning back in. Phoenix, even with the Exo, is killed off, and GG is called by Team Bright as Xtreme Gaming take the 2-0 in this series.
They cleaned them up. They hit an much earlier timing. That Prophet pick didn't really work out for them. It's a long cooldown.